Welcome to Be Life's Life Lessons. My name is Mr. Scotty, and today we begin our journey of discovery into the lessons they don't teach at school. Our adventure together begins with lesson number 1. Who am I? In this lesson, I will help you to understand who you are, what you are made of, and I will show you your 4 superpowers and guide you in how to use them. Let's warm up with a fun activity. I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine that you could be made of anything. What would you be made of? Would you be made of something magic, or would you be made of something natural, like water or fire? Excellent. Well done for using your imagination to create something so magical. I want to tell you that we are all made of something very special. We are all made of magical energy. This is one of life's simplest yet most important lessons. In the very beginning, when we were born, our energy was a pure, balanced energy. Our energy was free from any thoughts, beliefs, or opinions. Each and every one of us was created from one energy. This source energy can be called God, the Creator, the universe, or any name that you may give the almighty power you believe in. We are not separate from the source energy. We are part of the source energy. In other words, each and every one of us is connected to each other and to the source energy. We are all one beautiful energy. But what is energy? Well, energy is everywhere and in everything we can see, hear, smell, touch, and feel. We can see energy like light. Light from the sun and the flashlight or a light bulb is energy moving that we can actually see with our eyes. When you turn on a lamp, you are watching energy in action. We can feel energy, like heat, when you hold your hands near a campfire or feel the warmth of sunlight on your skin. That's heat energy you can actually feel. Your body can sense this energy as warmth. And sometimes we can't see or feel the energy, like with sound. Sound is energy moving through the air, but we can't see the sound waves or feel them unless they're very loud. We can only sense this energy with our ears when it reaches them, like when someone talks to you from across the room. So now that you know that you are made of a very special, buzzing, busy energy, I want to remind you that in the very beginning, your energy was pure and balanced. You see, in its purest form, energy is neither good or bad. It is simply both. All energy holds both good and bad qualities, feelings, or vibrations. And our energy needs both vibrations in order to be a healthy and balanced energy. It should always have light and dark, yin and yang, or positive and negative. One cannot live without the other. There is no up without down, no light without dark. From the moment we begin to sense the world around us, we start forming thoughts and beliefs about ourselves, about others, and about life. These thoughts become the words we speak and the actions we take. Over time, they create our life. As we grow older, our thoughts and feelings change, and they change the vibration of our energy. As our energy changes, the things we receive in our life change. The vibrations of our energy can be felt and seen by other people. Now, this realization can be uncomfortable for some to hear because it means that we are responsible and in control of everything that has happened in our lives. But today I am going to guide you to see that this is not a bad thing. It is a good thing because it shows that you already hold the power to create your life and helps you to understand that which you don't want. So just remember, it's okay to feel both vibrations. If you have been experiencing what you think is negative or bad, know that that's good and it's positive because the good and the positive are also inside you. They have always been inside you and they will always be inside you. Today, I am going to show you that you have the power to choose which energy you focus on. This brings me to a beautiful story of Emma and the two puppies. The story is going to tell us that each of us has our own special energy and that it is always made of two vibrations. The story will show us that we can choose which vibration we want to live with. One evening, a young girl named Emma was feeling upset after a hard day at school. She had argued with her best friend, failed a test, and felt like everything was going wrong. She sat outside with her grandmother, tears in her eyes. "Grandma," Emma asked, "why do I feel so angry and sad? I don't want to feel this way. I want to feel happy and joyful." Her grandmother smiled gently, pulled her close, and said, "Inside every person, there are two puppies. And today, both of yours are awake." Emma looked up curious. "Two puppies?" "Yes," her grandmother said. "One puppy is made of fear, jealousy, anger, sadness, and blame. It grows strong when we focus on what's wrong, when we compare ourselves to others, or when we hold on to pain." "And the other puppy?" Emma asked. "The other puppy," her grandmother said with a warm smile, "is made of love, kindness, gratitude, joy, and peace. It grows stronger when we forgive, when we believe in ourselves, and when we choose to see the good, even in the hard moments." Emma tilted her head and asked, "Why are they both there?" "Because every day we face things that make us feel all kinds of emotions, good and bad. And both puppies start barking, wanting your attention." Emma thought for a moment and then asked, "But which puppy will win?" Her grandmother gently smiled and said, "The one you feed, Emma, the one you feed." Emma sat quietly, letting the words sink in. "So I get to choose which puppy to feed?" she asked. Her grandmother nodded. "Every day, with every thought, every word, every action. Every time you think a kind thought, say something nice, take a deep breath when you're mad, or help someone, you're feeding the good puppy. But when you hold on to anger, think you're not good enough, or say something hurtful, you're feeding the grumpy one. You are not negative. You are not your mistakes. You are the one who chooses which energy to feed." Both puppies live within you, but you hold the food. Every thought, word, and action is a choice, fuel for the life you want to live. So today and every day, ask yourself, which puppy will I feed? Emma thought about that and smiled. "Then I want to feed the kind puppy." "Me too," her grandmother said, wrapping an arm around her. Now that you have heard this beautiful story, I want you to again sit quietly, take a deep breath, and think of the answers to the following questions. Question number one: which puppy do you think Emma was feeding at first? Question number two: have you ever felt like both puppies were barking inside you? And question number three: what would it look like to only feed the kind puppy today? Well done. We are doing so well. The wonderful story and the exercise tell us about two puppies and show us that inside each and every one of us is a rainbow of emotions or feelings. If we want our rainbow to shine beautifully, we need to have all the colors in our rainbow. Our rainbow must have light colors or feelings like joy, love, and happiness. And our rainbow must have dark colors or feelings like fear, anger, and sadness. Remember that both the light and dark feelings give us an important message. You have the power to choose which emotion, color, or puppy you shine more brightly. This power comes from what you focus on and what you choose. Now, this brings us to the most exciting part of our lesson: our superpowers. Yes, that's right. Each and every one of us is a special superhero. We have all been given four incredible superpowers to help us to control our energy and help us to create the lives we dream about. So, what are these four incredible superpowers? Well, superpower number one is the power of your thoughts and feelings. Superpower number two is the power of your words. Superpower number three is the power of your actions. And superpower number four, the most important superpower, is the power of your choice. Let us start with superpower number one: our thoughts and feelings. What we think about creates feelings inside of us. For example, if I describe a juicy hamburger, those thoughts will make you feel hungry. Our thoughts control what we feel, and what we feel, we express through our words. What we think matters. It's like planting seeds in our mind. So be careful about what you choose to think about and feed your thoughts with positivity and happiness. The second superpower that each of us was gifted with is the power of our words. You see, words are not just sounds. Words are made of individual letters that spell out each word. This means that our words are our spells and create the magic in our lives. Speak your words thoughtfully because your words are spells that create magic into your reality. Our third superpower is the power of action. What you do shows the world what you think, feel, and say. How you act in the world shows the energy that you are giving off. Your actions affect you and those around you, and what we do shows what we believe. This brings us to our fourth and the most important superpower: the power of choice. Every day and in every moment, you have the power to choose what you think, what you feel, what you say, and what you do. No system, no authority, and no person can take this power away from you. When you choose your energy, you choose what kind of life you want to live. Your choice is your freedom. Before we come to the end of our lesson, I want to do another short activity with you to help guide you into using your superpowers wisely. Again, I want you to sit quietly, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. I want you to answer each of these questions. Question 1. Which of the four superpowers is your strongest? Question 2. Can you remember a time when you used one of your superpowers to do something good? And question 3. Can you think of which of your superpowers you will use the next time you are sad? For example, I was sad, but I took deep breaths. Or I said something kind, even when I was mad. As I explained to you, the most important superpower we have is the power of choice. But how do we know what to choose? Before we can choose the best thing for us, we need to know what we are choosing. The more we know about a thing, the better able to choose we are. In other words, knowledge is power. To make mindful choices, we must understand what we are choosing. And to truly understand something, we must know everything about that thing. We must know the good and the bad, the light and the dark. To know joy, we must experience sorrow. To value peace, we must walk through chaos. And to truly choose happiness, we must know unhappiness, not just in thought, but in feeling. Before we can make the best choice, we must know what we want and how to get it. We need to understand what we must think, what words we must speak, what feelings we must feel, and what actions we must take to get what we want. Sometimes we need to experience the bad so we know how to get to the good. Only through this awareness can you understand a thing fully, and from that place of clarity, choose your next vibration wisely. So, to summarize today's lesson, who am I? Let us quickly run through what we learned. First, we learned that we are all one energy, connected to the source energy and to one another always. We learned that our energy has two vibrations, light and dark, and that both vibrations are needed in order for us to have a balanced energy. We have each been gifted with four superpowers that help us to control our vibrations and the things we receive in our life. We hold the power to choose which vibrations we focus on and feed. With knowledge and experience, we gain the wisdom to choose from a place of truth. You are powerful and you are free. Your dream life is not a fantasy, it is your next creation. If you would like some activities to do at home to help this lesson to sink in better, here are a few suggestions. 1. On a sheet of paper, I want you to draw two puppies. And under each puppy, I want you to list what the puppy eats. For example, under the happy puppy, you could say the puppy likes to eat joy, kindness, and love. You could also write yourself a letter telling yourself which puppy you want to feed this week and why. Number 2, you can repeat this sentence or affirmation every morning. And when you repeat it, I want you to speak it out loud. I want you to shout, I am a beautiful energy. I am powerful. I choose to feed the happy puppy today. And finally, remember, you are a powerful energy. And today I want you to try and use your superpowers to make the world a better place. Think before you say or do anything. And every day, try to do something kind for someone else. Congratulations and well done for coming to the end of our first lesson. I hope it has inspired and motivated you to live a more beautiful life. If you would like further explanations on this topic or one on one teachings, please feel free to contact me directly. And don't forget to tune in next week for another one of Be Life's life lessons, the lessons they don't teach in school, when we will uncover another one of life's most important teachings. See you next time and be the life you want to live.